Hello. The 302nd day of the heroic resistance of the Ukrainian people to a Russian military large-scale invasion continues. During the day, the Russian occupiers launched 5 missile and 5 airstrikes, as well as about 15 MLRS attacks, including a night attack on the civilian infrastructure of the city of Marinets, Dnipropetrovsk Oblast. During the day, the enemy shelled Chasiv Yar in the Donetsk Oblast, where there are victims among the civilian population. There remains the threat of air and missile strikes on critical infrastructure facilities throughout Ukraine. The enemy continues to focus his efforts on conducting offensive actions in the Bakhmut and Avdiivka directions and does not stop trying to improve the tactical position in the Kupiansk and Lyman directions. In the Volyn, Polisia, Siversky, and Slobozansky directions, the situation has not changed significantly, and no signs of the formation of offensive groups of the enemy have been detected. In the Slobozansky direction, areas of Shevchenka, Styleka, Neskiny, Ternova, Staritsa, Vovchansk, Volokivka, Stroivka, and Kupiansk of the Kharkiv Oblast were hit by tank, mortar, and artillery shelling. In the Kupiansk direction, the enemy shelled the districts of Novominsk, Krokmalm, and Berestov in the Kharkiv Oblast, and Novoselivsk and Stelmakivka in the Luhansk Oblast. On the Lyman direction, Makiivka, Ploshchenka, Chervonopopivka, and Dybrova of the Luhansk Oblast were affected by the fire. In the direction of Bakhmut, the enemy shelled Verkhnokamiensk, Bilohorivka, Bakhmut, Klishchivka, Andrivka, Oleksandro, Shultine, Kurdyamivka, Ozaryanivka, and New York of the Donetsk Oblast. In the Avdiivka direction, the areas of Kostiantinivka, Vadiane, Nevelsk, Krasnohorivka, Hyarhivka, Maryanka, and Novomykhailivka in Donetsk Oblast were affected by the storm. In the direction of Novopavlivsk, the enemy shelled the areas of Vermivka, Velika Novosilka, Neskiny, Volodar, and Mykholsky of the Donetsk Oblast. In the Zaporizhia and Kherson directions, the enemy continues mortar and artillery shelling of civilian infrastructure along the right bank of the Dnipro River. More than 25 settlements were damaged. Among them, Novopil of Donetsk Oblast, Stepov, Huliapol, Sherbeki, Molotokmachka, and Dorozhnyanka of the Zaporizhia Oblast, Mananets in the Dnipropetrovsk Oblast, and Novodmitrivka, Kochkarivka, Kherson, Inzanern, and Lvov in the Kherson Oblast. At night, the enemy also launched a rocket attack on the town of Ochakiv, Mykolaiv Oblast. On December 20th of this year, the defense forces struck a concentration of enemy personnel in the Mykolaievka area of the Skadovsk district of the Kherson Oblast. As a result, up to 140 servicemen of the Russian occupation forces were injured and 8 KAMAZ trucks with ammunition were destroyed. According to detailed information, the occupiers lost up to 150 people killed and about 50 wounded as a result of the attack on the enemy's airfield in the Kakhovka district of the Kherson Oblast on December 20th. Up to 20 units of military equipment of various types were destroyed. Units of missile troops and artillery of the defense forces of Ukraine hit the control post, 2 ammunition warehouses, and 3 areas of concentration of the enemy's manpower during the day. I support the armed forces. Together we will win. Glory to Ukraine. Let's keep in touch.